Now, our special guest tonight hosts Sunday Night Safran on Triple J and is a familiar face on the project. But he is best known, however, for his community work and highly respected position within the Catholic Church. He has been described as part Billy Connolly, part angry Old Testament, and part passionate Mother Teresa. Ooh. However, no matter which way you describe him, he likes to call himself Crazy Bob. So, without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Father Bob Maquire! No.
But I can't, you know. I mean,
we should all stand up for you.
should stand. No, not at all.
Thank you so much for joining us.
No, it's my pleasure, because otherwise I'd be on the streets.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into more trouble than I'm in.
Well, but you like getting into a bit of trouble.
Oh, no, well, I mean, I don't go looking for it.
You don't go looking for it?
No. But it seems to find me.
You're the right guy.
Yeah, but for the first 35 years in South Melbourne, I couldn't have got in trouble even if I had wanted to.
Oh, really?
It's been a recent phenomenon, comrade.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes, and now it just seems...
I don't know how it happened, but it's happened.
Yeah, you're kind of like John McClane in Die Hard. You're the right man in the wrong place.
Exactly. See what I mean?
You're a cowboy.
Am I?
Now.
See, because the double entendre.
The double entendre.
I pause every time now because I've been, you know, on several couches like this, so to speak.
Oh, hello.
No, alone,
Yeah.
alone. Yeah, the double entendre. You don't know when you're cowboy. I said, what the? This could be some hidden.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Lucky you didn't put a pause on the couch, because
No,
I've been on many couches.
Alone. Yeah. No, it's all right.
That's all right. Each to their own. Now, you're still keeping very active despite...
Well, I'm doing my best, comrade.
You are. You're doing an
my
amazing
best.
job. Now, what you've set up yourself a new project to keep...
Well, we moved out of your church, or you were extradited.
Yes.
Like Mr. Assange. And then we took refuge, you see, down the street in a shop.
Right, not in Ecuador.
No.
No.
No. In fact, it's with the aspirational Albert Parkians.
Yes.
Who could be, maybe, as strange as Ecuadorians. But we're all there together trying to form a strategic alliance, and I'm trying to seduce them so they'll join forces with our foundation to help the poor.
Yes.
Now, how boring is that?
That's not boring at all.
It's taken 6 months so far.
Mind you, you did say the word seduction, and I like the idea of you trying to seduce anybody.
Well, it's like... it's infotainment.
Yes.
The latest gimmick that we've got is is it all right? A coffin.
That's okay.
Somebody rang up and said, could you use a spare coffin?
Right.
Because we had one, it's been in the garage for a long time, and we're moving house, and we don't want to cause, you know, too much trouble in the new neighbourhood.
Right.
I said, look, it's true, we'll take anything. So now I'm going to be stuck with, in my new shop front, when we're trying to give signs of hope and life to people. No, but my creative department, you see, said, listen, we'll put it in the window, open, and we will say, people have come in here, you know, at their worst. Dead. And now look what's happened, ladies and gentlemen, due to our services. Vacant possession.
Now we've got to go on an ad break. Are you more than happy to stick around for it? Yeah, we do. Even though we're
got to pay for this.
We do. You don't have to.
Oh, fair enough.
No.
Well, it's religious. Take up a collection.
Pass the hat around.
Pass the hat around.
We'll do that during the ad break. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Don't go anywhere. We're here with Father Bob.
Hey.
Now,
what? Oh, it's
what's going on?
What? I don't know what I'm doing here. Where am I? Yes.
We're talking about Bob's campaign, your campaign.
The new generation said, listen, you spent 38 years trying to keep young people alive.
Yes.
and it's all been sad and it's been grim. Why don't you give us a chance? The next generation of the foundation wants to do more things like intercepting and mentoring.
Mentoring, yeah.
Yes, we're going to build community. And we've got a thing, they said, the label is Bob's Campaign.
Great.
So we're going to start a new, you know, like in Star Trek. Next generation.
Yes, I'm a nerd, so I'm really into it.
And, well, that's what we want. We want the Father Bob Maquire Foundation Nerd Department. We want to create a virtual Father Bob Maquire Foundation where we can practice doing things which we will then do in reality. How's that? Therefore, we are calling on volunteers, info@fatherbob.org.au. Anybody who wants to help out with this next episode.
Right down there.
Yeah, well, it means down there, there's talent galore out there. There's talent galore. I mean, you've got the Twitterers. How many of them have we got? 70,000 or something?
Well, you guys?
Well, allegedly. Yeah.
That's all right. That's pretty impressive.
Is that all right?
Yeah, well, that's not up to my 205.
Oh, John. Well, you've got to use the empty coffin syndrome.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can have the empty coffin and I can put myself in there all sparkling like Twilight.
You can keep you... Exactly, and you can regurgitate yourself, so to speak. Don't go there.
No. That image is quite disturbing.
No, it is.
Now, what I'm interested in, the biography that was done on you was
written by the Postie.
By the Postie?
Yep.
It's like, you've known him for how long?
Long time, about 30 years. He started delivering the letters to my place when I was in the church. And I had a standard poodle, a beautiful dog, but for some reason he couldn't stand the Postie putting the letters in through the front door letterbox.
Right.
So one day I opened the goddamn door. And the dog.
I'm not allowed to say that. I say that and I get hit down by
Well, that
God's
man
wrath.
who found Higgs boson called it the goddamn particle.
That's right.
The goddamn Postie, and the dog ran out and bit the Postie.
Yeah. On the
derriere. I know this is a clean show.
Yeah, we're so clean.
On the derriere. Now, the Postie has never forgotten it. And he's paid me back by writing this book, you see?
Yeah.
Which bites me
right there
in the derriere.
Yeah.
But it's not. I liked it because, in fact, it's like a comic novel.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I didn't want anybody to take me seriously.
Is it a comic book novel? Is it like a graphic novel? Is it like?
No, it's got no pictures.
Oh, really? Oh,
no. But in the word, he quotes me several times, and as you know, I'm finding it difficult to be articulate. So the way he's written it, it's honestly, he could rename it. He called it The Postie and the Priest, but you could call it The Ramblings of an Idiot. Yeah, that's what he could, because I've read it myself and I got shocked. I don't like this bloke that he's written about. C'est moi. You know what I mean?
Well, Ramblings.
But I've got Penguin has come now into the scene. Penguin.
The Penguin from
Not the Penguin.
Oh. I mean, that's good too.
Although you haven't asked me about the famous Channel 9 The Block gnome. They put it up for auction online to raise money for the Father Bob Maquire Foundation.
Yeah.
$45,000 was... No,
Well,
don't go.
Don't go too soon.
A month later, I rang and said, show me the money. What did they say? Sorry, mate, it was a hoax bid. However, Mr. whatever who runs the show said, I will give you a few and you can have the goddamn gnome. So I then tried me hand on the Twitter and said, this will be the return of the dark gnome. But see, it was... So it's now sitting on our front desk waiting for the White Knight. What do I get? The Penguin. This is getting too much.
You can put the gnome in. You can put the gnome in the coffin, and it rises from the dead.
Yeah, we could give you a coffin with a gnome.
Yeah, there you go.
Usually they want a coffin with a name, but I mean,
Well,
like the bloke in Seymour when I was in Seymour. Listen to this. The Undertaker's name was Coffle. No, Diggle.
Diggle.
Diggle. And the motto was, this is years ago when it was, the sales pitch was pretty crude, when you cease to wriggle, call for Diggle. Time to go.
Father Bob Maquire. If you'd like to get involved in Bob's campaign, please go to that email address, go to that website, keep in touch. Father Bob right here one more time.